Hi, how's it going? And welcome back to RaeVibes, introducing dating tips for introverts. Today, we're diving into a topic that many of you have been asking about, dating tips for introverts. Let's be honest, dating can be intimidating for anyone, but when you're introverted, the challenges can feel magnified. From navigating social events to finding the courage to put yourself out there, introverts face unique hurdles in the dating world. But the good news is, your introverted nature can also be a powerful asset when it comes to building deep, meaningful connections. In this video, we'll explore practical and effective dating tips specifically tailored for introverts. Whether you're looking for your first relationship or hoping to improve your dating life, we've got you covered. Before we dive into the tips, it's important to understand what introversion truly means. Introversion is a personality trait characterized by a preference for solitary activities or spending time with small groups of people rather than large social gatherings. Introverts often feel drained by social interactions, especially when they lack depth or meaning. They may also prefer to recharge their energy by spending time alone or in calm environments. Research suggests that introversion is not simply shyness or social anxiety. While some introverts may experience social anxiety, introversion itself is more about how you process and respond to external stimulation. Studies, such as those conducted by psychologist Carl Jung, have highlighted how introverts focus more on internal thoughts and feelings rather than seeking external validation. According to a study by the Myers-Briggs Company, approximately 30 to 50% of the population identifies as introverted, proving that you're far from alone in feeling this way. Not that lonely anymore, isn't it? Now let's talk about the tips, starting with tip number 1. Embrace your introversion. One of the most important dating tips for introverts is to embrace who you are. Many introverts feel pressured to act more outgoing or social in order to attract a partner. However, pretending to be someone you're not will only lead to dissatisfaction and burnout. Embrace your introversion as a strength, not a weakness. Introverts tend to be deep thinkers, excellent listeners, and highly empathetic, all qualities that can make for strong, meaningful relationships. According to psychologist Lori Helgo, author of Introvert Power, introverts are natural observers, which allows them to read social cues and connect with others on a deeper level. So, rather than trying to be more extroverted, focus on enhancing the qualities that make you, you. Tip number 2. Take advantage of online dating. If social gatherings drain you, online dating can be an excellent way to meet potential partners without the overwhelming pressure of face-to-face interaction. Apps like Bumble, Hinge, and OkCupid allow you to carefully craft your profile and have meaningful conversations before deciding to meet in person. Disclaimer, I'm just basing it on my experiences, and I did have some great conversations from these apps. In fact, research by Stanford sociologist Michael Rosenfeld found that 39% of heterosexual couples and 60% of same-sex couples in the US met online. This statistic highlights how effective online dating can be, especially for introverts who may feel more comfortable expressing themselves through writing. Another disclaimer here, meeting people from these dating apps does not guarantee a lasting relationship. But as introverts, we know these way more than others for sure. Tip number 3, choose comfortable settings for dates. When planning a first date, opt for settings where you feel most at ease. Instead of a loud club or crowded restaurant, consider a cozy coffee shop, a walk in a quiet park, or an art exhibit. Choosing a calming environment allows you to be more relaxed and authentic, leading to better conversations and genuine connections. Studies have shown that environment can significantly impact mood and communication. A 2015 study published in the journal Environment and Behavior found that natural settings can lower stress levels and improve cognitive function. So, if nature is your happy place, don't be afraid to suggest a hiking date or a stroll through a botanical garden. Tip number 4. Prepare conversation topics in advance. Introverts often excel at deep, meaningful conversations, but may struggle with small talk. Preparing a few topics in advance can help alleviate anxiety and make interactions flow more smoothly. Think about your interests, recent books you've read, or even intriguing podcasts you've listened to. Having a few go-to topics can make those awkward silences less intimidating. Additionally, practicing active listening, something introverts are naturally good at, can make you a fantastic conversational partner. Ask thoughtful questions and genuinely engage with the other person's responses. Showing real interest in what they have to say can help build rapport and connection. Tip number 5, set boundaries and recharge when needed. Dating can be exhausting for introverts, especially when social interactions occur frequently. It's essential to set boundaries and allow yourself time to recharge. Explain to your partner that solitude is a vital part of your well-being and not a reflection of disinterest. A 2017 study published in the Journal of Personality highlights the importance of autonomy for introverts in relationships. Finding a partner who respects your need for alone time is crucial for a healthy, fulfilling relationship. Tip number 6, focus on authenticity. One of the biggest misconceptions about dating is that you have to be someone you're not to attract someone. For introverts, authenticity is a game changer. Don't feel pressured to keep up with societal expectations about how dating should be. Instead, prioritize being genuine and true to yourself. Tip number 7, take things slow and set your own pace. There's nothing wrong with taking your time to get to know someone. Rushing into relationships can feel overwhelming for introverts. Setting your own pace allows you to feel more comfortable and in control. As someone who values depth and authenticity in connections, and an introvert myself, it sometimes takes a toll just to be out there. Hanging out with friends can be draining already, so just imagine a scenario where people who are already drained by that starts communicating with strangers for love. Well, I believe dating as an introvert is not about changing who you are, but about enhancing who you are. Your ability to listen, empathize, and connect on a meaningful level is a strength, not a weakness. The key is to find someone who appreciates these qualities. And that's it for today's video. I hope you found these tips helpful. Remember, being an introvert is not a disadvantage in dating. It's a superpower. Or is what I tried to convince myself, and hey, it did, so take advantage of it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more thought-provoking content. Thanks for coming through, and as always, see ya.